Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Happy Independence Day. Today is the 4th of July that you are seeing this, well, for the first day. Otherwise, hello everyone. Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter on whatever day you're watching this. So I wanted to do something patriotic for the USA. So I had both red, white, and blue flowers. I also had the flag. And I wanted to use the hand mold. So I wanted to combine them. I didn't want to do one or the other because I wasn't sure how that would look. Wasn't sure how the flowers are going to react in the resin, if they're going to float, if they're going to sink. So I'm thinking I'm going to put some flowers around the perimeter, lay the flag in the back, hopefully get all the bubbles out, but I'm going to hide the lot with my crushed crystal sparkle dust. And then I think this holds 16 ounces. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 16 ounces. I think I'll pour like 8, get the flag in there, get the flowers in there, let it cure until sticky, and then pour the rest over it and clear. Let's see how it works. It could be a complete and utter failure. Either way, you guys are going to see, so you know what to learn from. Let me grab some resin. All right, I got that all mixed up. Actually, let me scrape the sides. I always try to scrape the sides after that, just to make sure everything got incorporated. I'm going to add my sparkle dust now, and then I'm going to split it between 2 cups, just because I want to start dipping my flowers in here. And I don't want it to get really thick and sticky as I do that, because it's probably going to take me a little while. Let me move this right now. There. I don't want a lot of this. I just want enough to cover bubbles, because it will overtake your project very, very easily. But I do like enough. When I know I'm going to have bubbles, I usually put this in, because this will hide them really, really well. And mix it really, really good, because the more you mix that stuff, the more it spreads throughout your resin. See, that like really, really went through it, and I barely put anything in there. All right, so now I'm just going to split this into 2 cups, just to help slow down the curing process while I'm working with it. Now this is my epoxy resin, so I should have 40 to 50 minutes of work time with it. And let me think. Maybe I'll use some tweezers. This is just draining in here, so I don't waste anything. So, yeah, I'm not sure how to do this. I'm just gonna kind of dip them in and place them in the hands. But the thing is, actually, I want a little resin in here first. I don't want the flowers going upside down. That's the only thing I'm concerned about, is the little backs of them. Oh, look, that naturally flipped the right side for me. So I'm just going to arrange them down around the edge. And then when I think I have enough, I will go ahead and, I wonder if tweezers will work better. Probably. I'm going to add my flag in the back. I'm just dipping until I don't see bubbles coming out of them, because bubbles come out of them. I don't know how well they're going to stay arranged. That is to be determined. You guys, when I do something on here, it's usually the first time. I mean, sometimes I do things twice with different colors or something, but a lot of times I've never done it before. Let's do the other side too. So as you can see, I'm just dipping it in here, and you can see bubbles coming up out of there. Once I don't see any more bubbles, because that material, these are like silk flowers from Hobby Lobby. This material is soaking up the resin. All right, I'm just going to do this, get them all arranged in here, put you on a little fast forward, and I'll be back for the flag. So those are all situated. All the backs are facing this way, which is good. However, I don't have a whole lot of resin left for the flag, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to mix some more resin, which isn't a big deal. I wish I would have just done it all at one time though. But I'm gonna see, well, yeah, I kind of need a lot of resin for that flag to lay in, so it soaks up all the resin now. So that was 8 ounces. I'm gonna do like 4 more ounces. Let me get that ready. I actually mixed up 5 ounces because I wasn't sure. And then I went through and I kind of manipulated all the flowers again because I still saw some air bubbles escaping. And what I'm hoping, I'm hoping I didn't make a mistake. I should probably have let this layer cure. But as I was mixing it, that's when I thought of it. And I really don't want to waste this resin or just throw it in a mold that I don't really want to make right now. Because I don't want these flowers to float. See the white flowers, I could see little bubbles under the petals. So I'm just trying to push them to let them escape, which they are, but I can't see them all. So there's going to be bubbles. I'm just preparing myself for this. These in the front seem to be held down by the finger part of the silicone. These in the back are the ones I'm worried about floating. So we're just going to go for it, because I have to pour it in order to have resin for the flag to be embedded in. So that was 5 more ounces. And it's still not covering the whole hand mold, so I'm not sure if I should, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I am putting this upside down. I really think I should cut it. I think I'm gonna cut it. Hopefully I don't get arrested for defacing our flag. Because I don't want to have to like manipulate it down the sides where I don't really want it, because that's where the flowers are. So I'm just going to push it in. You can kind of see if it's wet or not. I think I'm going to be backing this in white anyway. Make sure your flag is upside down. I don't want to make the mistake Don made on his tray the other day. We didn't even realize until it was over, like, oh, the flag's upside down. So what I'm thinking is a couple more ounces of clear, because there's a big empty spot right here. And I see the bubble underneath it. I do not want a bubble underneath this. I'm gonna mix up some more resin and pour it in. All right, 4 more ounces. So that's what? 8 plus 5, 13. This is 17 ounces, so I was wrong about the 16 ounces. I do want to make sure it gets up in these little areas because it tends to get bubbles back here in the back of the wrist. I can see them right now, which is what I'm trying to work out. Ooh, little stubborn things. They are still there. Whoops. Now I'm dripping it everywhere. I think I got them. Okay, so it doesn't leave me a whole lot of room, but I do have enough room to pour some white, but I see bubbles underneath my flag. So what I think I'm going to do is just manipulate it up and down. Since I put it there without any resin underneath it, I wanted the resin under it. See, I see bubbles under there still. This is like kind of doing a chiffon in your resin because it's really the same thing, and that is difficult as well to do, to get all these bubbles out. Let me just start over, I guess. There we go. It's going to be what it's going to be. At least the flag is kind of backing. Oh, see, my flowers are popping up. Shoot. I shouldn't have pulled it out. I hope they're all still in their place. This is going to be a big surprise unmolding, you guys. Oh, some of them flipped. Oh no, this is going to be a mess. I just don't want the backs of my flowers to be This one came apart. I need to replace this white one. Where's the other part of it? Okay, I'm glad I saw that. And I don't have anything to dip it into, so I have to dip it into here. So what I was saying was, my flag will hold the flowers from floating too much. There's the rest of that white one that came apart. But they are still floating. So that's unfortunate. Let me get another blue one in there. Well, guys, it's going to be a surprise. I think they're okay. I have a few strings that are floating that I don't want in there. Okay. Okay, so that should hold the flowers kind of in place. Not necessarily the right side up, but in place nonetheless. All right, it's getting warm because it is deep and I didn't use deep pour, and it's more than an inch. So we very may well have a flash cure. Oh gosh. This resin says up to an inch deep, although I've done deeper. Hopefully today's one of those days where it's not gonna like boil. I'm just gonna mess with this for a little while, and then I'm gonna back it in white. I don't think you need to see me do that. This is the white that I'm using, pre-mixed white, just because it's easier. And then we'll unmold together. It is time to demold this thing. Everything done in one day. Isn't that amazing? So I did some extras. I took the leftover white that I had because I did pour too much. I took a little bit of green alcohol ink, well, like aqua or turquoise or something and a little bit of blue alcohol ink, and I swirled it. So I'm getting pretty good marbling with alcohol ink. I didn't think I could use alcohol ink for marbling, but it looks to be my new favorite trick. Here's 2 pendants. I mean, look at those colors. They're beautiful. I know the camera doesn't show them good. And then I have 4 keychains with the little, oops, here's the backs. So you can see the marbling and the fronts. And a little angel. There's the front. There's the back. And this one I'm going to put a rhinestone in the center. I completely forgot. That's the front that I chose. And then this was actually the front, but I liked the back better. So, but they're pretty cool. So I'm just going to get a rhinestone in the middle of that one. And that is the extras of the day. Are we ready to unmold? Let me see if I could break the seal. All right, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping it's decent. Seeing that I don't have any more time to do a video for the 4th of July, this is it. This is the one we're getting, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. I'm just gonna roll it down. All right, are we ready to uncover? Oh, well, it is not that bad. I actually, oh, look at that. It peeled right off. It looks pretty cool. Can you tell they're flowers? Well, if you look closely, maybe. But even though you can't like super duper tell they're flowers, I like the coloring in them being the same red, white, and blue. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. These fingers didn't get one, but that's okay. Should we paint some nails on there? Maybe not. If this is a guy's hand, we probably shouldn't do that, right? Well, I'm super happy. I like it. See the sparkle in there? Maybe you can't, but I can. I almost kind of wish I'd used a little less, but I don't even know if it was possible to use less than I used. But here's a side view. Pretty cool. Here's the flag. I could have cut that a little better, but hey, it's the bottom. What are you gonna do? This isn't cut that bad. Not too bad at all. Wow, I'm impressed. You know, there's no bubbles at all. At all. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Well, guys, I'm pretty happy about it. Here's the fingers. Pretty sweet. Well, let me know what you think. I hope you guys all had a wonderful 4th of July. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Stay tuned for all the pictures. Bye.